Thank you so much for having us over today, Belle.
I'm so glad you could come. I know you don't get out much.
Still afraid of crowds, Elsa?
Oh, there's just something about being around people all the time that exhausts me.
Everything exhausts me.
Still not sleeping?
No. Doc says I'm suffering from insomnia due to the fear that I may never wake up again.
Doc, as in the elf?
He's a dwarf.
Snow, when are you going to see a doctor who actually has a degree?
You know, I was on medicalanswers.com last week, and I think your sleeplessness is just a result due to the apple that you ate.
No, Doc knows what he's talking about. The fear of sleep is just icing on the cake. I've lost so many people that I love in my life. My mother and my father, and now I fear that I'm going to lose the prince as well.
You're not alone, you know. I lost my mother when I was a little girl.
Me too.
Both of my parents died.
Yes, but it's just not the same. On top of losing my parents, well, then there are the trust issues. And Doc says that is classic paranoia, but with everything that's happened in my past, who can blame me? Everywhere I turn, I think somebody's out to get me.
Oh, apple pie.
Are you serious?
The apples. No, I'm sorry, I forgot.
My prince is begging me to take that anxiety medication, but I can't. What if I don't ever wake up?
Everything I've read says that these are all fears that you can work through.
Well, every day I'm learning what it means to not live in fear.
I just don't think that I'll ever get past this. My childhood was perfect, and then it all went downhill. Have I told you how horribly my stepmother treated me?
Yes.
Well, she was horrible. I've never ever really known what it's like to be loved, so it makes it really hard for me to love in return.
But the dwarves love you.
And the prince.
And your father loved you. My sweet daddy, he always used to
At
say...
least your father is still alive. My life will never be the same without my daddy around. I just don't think I'll ever be happy.
Well, you'll never be happy until you learn to appreciate what you have.
He's saying this is my fault?
I'm only saying
Because
that...
I can't change who I am. I can't change what I've been through.
I think what Elsa's trying to say is that we all have situations from our past that we're learning to deal with.
I was locked away from people for years.
My father destroyed all of my possessions, and to this day, I still struggle with hoarding.
Oh. How is that going?
It's getting better. I'm just still so tempted to save everything.
Like those forks.
Yes, but you were gonna throw them away.
Ariel, they're the disposable kind. They're plastic.
Yes, but...
You know, when I did finally fall asleep, I dreamt that I was
Hold on,
lost.
Snow. I want to hear more about Ariel. I didn't know you were a hoarder. Is that why you've never invited me over?
Yes, it's pretty embarrassing around the castle.
Oh, all this time, I thought you were afraid of me.
Elsa! Why would you think such a thing?
I'm afraid of everyone.
Well, I thought about inviting myself over, but I didn't know what to say.
Oh, no, and I didn't know what to say when the prince woke me up. How do you say to someone, thank you for saving my life?
Snow! We love you, but sometimes we just want to talk about something else.
Well, I'm sorry. I just thought you'd want to know what I'd been through.
But sometimes you need to give other people a chance.
I wish I could be more like happy and always have a smile. Or like sleepy and just drift to sleep and dream happy thoughts. But since that horrid apple...
Oh, Snow, will you just let it go?
What?
I said let it go. The past is in the past. Besides, you have nothing to complain about. I accidentally cast a curse that nearly destroyed an entire village.
Oh, don't talk to me about curses. My butler was a clock.
I miss my fins. And I wish I could set a curse on the man who invented high-heeled shoes.
I could freeze him for you.
I'll go to the library and I'll find out who the inventor was.
I am certainly glad that you can all laugh about this, but in my life, this is no laughing matter. I just go from one tragedy to the next. I mean, I wish I could be more like you, brave and musical and magical, but I just can't. Not with everything I've been through. There was a time in my life when I knew joy. It's like a distant memory. But now I'm defined by my past. I am my past. And I just don't think there's anything that will ever change that.